I created this painting on canvas using oil paint. This piece is a little different from what I usually share, but it felt like the right place to start. Not because it's football season, although it is, but because this one comes from memory, as much as it comes from paint. I was a big fan of Terry Bradshaw growing up, and of the Steelers in general. Football wasn't just something you watched. It was something that filled the neighborhood. You heard it through open windows. You saw it on small TVs in living rooms. And somehow, everyone knew when the game was on. I used to watch football with a neighbor friend of mine who was really into it. We'd bounce between playing outside and running back in to catch parts of the game. This was back in the 70s and 80s, when you could play in the street until dark and your parents didn't really know where you were, and nobody panicked about it. You just came home when the streetlights came on. That feeling, that time, is what I wanted to tap into with this painting. When I paint portraits like this, I'm not trying to recreate a photograph. I'm trying to capture a presence, a moment, something recognizable but also familiar in a broader way. Terry Bradshaw represents more than just a player to me. He represents an era, a time when the game felt rougher, simpler, and deeply tied to community. Oil paint felt like the right medium for this. It has weight to it. It forces you to slow down. You can't rush oil paint, and I don't want to. I like letting layers build naturally, letting the painting tell me when it's finished instead of forcing it there. With this piece, I focused a lot on expression. Not a dramatic moment, not a touchdown pose, but a quieter one. The kind of look that feels reflective, focused, almost in between moments. Those are the moments I'm drawn to, whether I'm painting horror, portraits, or anything else. I think there's a common thread in all my work, even when the subjects are different. I'm interested in icons, but not just for what they're famous for. I'm interested in what they represent and how people remember them. This painting isn't about stats or championships. It's about memory, about sitting on the curb with friends, about muddy shoes, scraped knees, and running home when you heard someone yell that the game was back on. It's about a time when things felt slower, even if they weren't. That's something I try to bring into my art whenever I can, whether I'm working on horror pieces, portraits, animals, or smaller objects. I don't rush my work. I let it speak. I let it take the time it needs. This piece is available as a print on my site, along with other work that spans different subjects and styles. I also take commissions, and I enjoy creating pieces that are personal, whether that's a favorite player, a meaningful animal, or something darker and more atmospheric. This channel is where I'll be sharing that work, quietly, thoughtfully, one piece at a time. If you enjoy art that's rooted in memory, craftsmanship, and atmosphere, you'll probably enjoy what I share here. Thanks for watching, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to like and subscribe. Link to Carl H. Wilson art website and Etsy shop listed below.